right, and David Campion is here in studio joining us. Thanks so much for your time. That looks like there was a lot of action. I saw the full trailer. Tell us more about the film.
Well, it's about a family of gypsies living on the outskirts of a small town, so it's the conflict between them and the local people of the town, let's say, and it's very much from a youth perspective, so there's a lot of clubbing and driving around and sort of drugs and just that sort of lifestyle I tried to highlight.
Yeah. I'm really interested that you used the word gypsies, you refer to them as gypsies, because you, in other interviews, said that, the media portrays travelers in a bad way, and you specifically spoke about, my big fat gypsy wedding. Tell us about that.
I think, yeah, I mean, there are so many sort of derogatory terms for travellers, and from my experiences, a lot of travellers would see gypsy as a derogatory term as well, so I'm sort of careful about the language. But at the same time, I mean, the culture as one, they are gypsies.
Yeah.
But there's an identity there and a stereotype that's been given to them by the media, by whoever, and they sort of get a bad reputation out of it.
So how did you come up with this storyline? What inspired it?
A lot. I mean, I have travellers in my family, so a lot of childhood experiences. I've been to caravan sites, I've sort of seen the way they live, and it was just, I mean, the film itself was made as a sort of an alternative to my big fat gypsy wedding and the Dale Farm evictions, and the way they were being portrayed, it was turning into like travellers, they're a bit of a joke and we can laugh at them.
Yeah.
I just wanted to portray them as like a realistic family that anybody could relate to.
And what about the cast? Any personal stories of them being travellers themselves? How do they identify with the script?
It is funny because the accent as well, it's a hard accent to teach and like a hard dialect. Yeah. So we tried to get an Irish, a mumbled Irish sort of accent, stick with it. And I mean, we would shoot a lot of scenes with like big crowds and boy races and stuff, and they thought the actors were gypsies.
Oh, wow.
So then they kept asking me. So they did a fairly good job, and I mean, they embraced it and they got along with it.
And where can we see the film? Where is it playing?
So it's going to be playing on London Live. That's its television premiere. That's on Friday night at 8:30, so technically Saturday. Sorry, 12:30, which is technically Saturday.
Yeah.
And it will be playing over the next 2 years. I think it will be on about 10 times on that channel.
So obviously some people have seen the film already. What's been the reaction to it?
It's quite polarising, actually. There was a festival in America in Pennsylvania where I had walkouts. Then when I went in for it, and I didn't stay for the film, so I was terrified, and then I went in for the Q&A, and people were sort of cheering and loving it. So it's, it's made, you either like it or hate it, I guess. And
why did people walk out? Did you find out why?
There are some tough scenes in there. It's quite a tough film. I didn't sort of pull any punches. It's bold, and I wanted to try and get the message across in the most aggressive way possible, and I think it's too much for some people, but, Taxi Driver was as well, so I'm kind of happy with that.
All right, thanks very much, filmmaker David Campion. Thanks for joining us in studio.
Thank you.